All right. It is exactly 2:58 p.m. Eastern Time down here in Florida. All right. Greetings and God bless every single one of you who have already stopped by early to watch today's stream, today's interview. Um, I'm going to try to be as considerate as I can be with how much time we are on here, only because I've been notified that today's guest had some previous things that they had to get done. So I will be as considerate as I can be, as I always try to do. And also, as always, before I begin, I'd like to always shout out everybody who's on the stream early. All right. Appleby, Nikki Six. I'm just gonna say XQ because that name I could say it, but sometimes weird. Ex Quetzalo. I'm saying it in Spanish accent. Predator Poachers Archive. No Games Mod. Sagtown Stoner. Olorki. Jessica. What's up, Jessica? Tina Carp. It's me. Cass. Emily Rose. Julie Harmon. Night Vale. Bill Powell. Marshall Mello. All right. And everybody else who will be getting on here in a few minutes, I welcome you. I warmly welcome you. All right. With all the love in the world that I can give. Because as always on these lives, I do have to always say how grateful and thankful I am for everybody who always stops by to show the channel and the stream some love. You guys are the best. I could never get tired of saying that. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't even, be on here as motivated as I am every stream. But yeah, every single one of you guys, I love every single one of you, and I do hope that your day's going well and that you are being blessed. Big Mad, someday, bro, someday, not today, but definitely someday that'll happen. Cass. So I'm not going to mention today's guest name just yet, but she is already on the chat area. All right. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So today's stream is very important because, I know a lot of you guys always ask when I say the word community, what do I mean? Well, when I say the word online community or the movement, I'm talking about everybody who supports, these predator catcher channels, which I support as well and support what they do and their essence. And so whenever I talk about the community or the online community or the body or the movement, I'm talking about everybody else who's in the same line of agreement with supporting these channels and what they do and what they stand for. If ever I say, someone from the community is being hurt by what somebody else or one of the catchers is doing or etc., I'm talking about one of us because this is a family here. I'm just like one of you guys. The only thing that I guess helps me a little bit is because I don't mind, speaking my mind in public and speaking out loud on a daily basis. I don't mind showing my face, and it is what it is. And that's one of the things that has helped me, and kept me going doing these streams back and forth, And sometimes, we have to allow people to say their piece and say their part because, if I know something is making someone uncomfortable, or if I know something is hurting somebody in the community, then I will speak up and obviously, do my very best to, warn anybody else who's going down the same route to let them know, hey, this is what it is, and it's up to you to make that decision, or yes or no, to follow this person or to follow this movement or not. But yeah, so just give me a few minutes, guys. I'm going to finish setting things up on my end. That way, the person can get on and we'll get the interview started. In the meantime, just make sure you hit that like button and make sure you share this stream, because I do believe it's going to be one of the most important streams on here. And I know I always say that. The problem is that every stream that passes adds more to, you know, the importance and power behind people's words, you know. So just give me 1 second, guys. Don't go anywhere, and just bear with me. I was going to try to do this before the stream, but things were going on inside the house, and I kind of got caught up for a few, but this won't take too long. All right. So that should be right there. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna say it in the chat here too. All right. So while the person gets ready, and joins me on the stream, once again, I want to say you guys are really awesome. You know, always hitting me up through the DMs or on the actual live streams. You know, kind of like telling me, "Hey, man, you're doing a good job. Keep doing what you're doing." I know to some people what I'm doing and what I've been doing isn't that big of a deal, but I guess to a lot of other people, they, you know, are very grateful and enjoy what I do. So to those people, I want to say a big thank you. You know, honestly, it really does help motivate me to keep pushing forward and, you know, keep allowing my platform to be somewhere where everybody can speak their mind, say their piece, bring forth information, etc., etc. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say the name. Okay. All right, so she says she's gonna be right back. But yeah, I'm trying to wait because I want to formally introduce her. I don't want to just be like saying her name right now and, you know, treating her like somebody, you know, somebody insignificant. I like presenting people formally, you know. FM, what's going on, man? And White Creek Spotlight. All right, I do believe he has a video, a catch coming up soon, either around this hour or, I mean, obviously today, but at some point today, he's releasing a video of a catch he did recently. So obviously, you know, I always say that if you guys see that another predator catcher has like a live catch going on or something going on, I always try to point everybody towards their direction because, you know, I believe, I mean, I could be wrong and some people might not agree with me, but I want to say 9 times out of 10, Jenny, what's going on? 9 times out of 10, the catch going on is going to be more important than what I have to offer on my channel. And that's not me belittling myself. That's me, you know, letting you guys know, you know, the movement and what's being done in the movement will always be more important than what I have to offer. You know, I just pretty much, what's going on, Strick? I always try to, you know, let people know, like, hey, yeah, I do put out information, but I don't know everything. Like, I can't be everywhere at the same time, obviously. So, you know, I do always try to recommend that if there is a live catch going on at the same time that I'm doing something on here, I'm not going to feel bad if you guys like go over to that live catch because it is indeed more important. Give me 1 second. I'm just communicating with the guest. Bear with me, guys. because I'm trying to confirm something on my end with the guest. All right. So while we wait for our guest to push through and find that last bit of strength to push forward and join me on the stream, you know, a few heads up. Okay, if you have any questions for my guest, please just write them down and just put them to the side for the moment being. And obviously, wait until the end of the interview or stream to ask the questions. The reason why I say this is because, I'm terrible at multitasking. Like, I can do it, but, I shine the best, I guess, when I'm focusing or have my full focus on one thing in particular, and then, go to the other thing. So I do my best when I do it like that way. So if you guys have any questions or concerns or whatever or doubts, just wait until either the end of the stream or until my guest finishes saying her piece. And that'll be good for her, good for me, good for you guys. That way things aren't all over the place. So I'll appreciate it. Ah, nice. Jenny T, thank you for joining the membership program. I highly appreciate that. Yeah, as I always say, guys, I mean, I don't want to bring this up right now, but, I always say, just make sure that your finances are in order before you even entertain the thought of supporting this channel financially or joining the membership program or, giving donations. Make sure your finances are in order first. All right. Your finances will always be more important than mine. And that's truth. That's genuine. That's me being 110% honest. And it is what it is. But yeah, to everybody who I'm now seeing in the chat area, Sneed, Pirate Scammer, Predator Killer, Emily Rose, obviously Jamie T, who just joined the membership program. Who else am I missing? I think those are the only new ones that I haven't seen. I haven't said earlier. Hold on. Okay, so. All right, I'm just, the reason why it's taking a little time is because, what's going to happen today is not easy, okay? It takes a lot of courage and strength to come forward, as my guest is going to do. And, she needs a little encouragement. She needs a little push, a little nudge. And so if you guys can, in the chat area, bless her with some words of support, I'll highly appreciate it. And so will she. She needs that little bit of like push, kind of like, you can do this. You're not alone. As long as, obviously, because it will be the truth, then you have nothing to worry about, because the truth, defends itself, and the truth is something that you can't conquer. Nothing conquers truth. So when you have truth at your side, definitely you've already won the battle. So yeah, Cass, you're definitely not alone. We all have you back in here. There's over 40 people backing you up and in your corner. So definitely you have nothing to worry about. Yeah, and definitely, I mean, if we have to wait, a few more minutes, I don't mind at all. And she can testify that, I mean, I'm going to ask her in a few minutes when she gets on here, but I never pushed her to do this. I never forced her to do this, or, she actually reached out earlier today and was like, hey, I think I want to do this. I want to like speak out and kind of like talk this through and kind of like, help shine light on some information. So, she's the one that reached out to me. That lets me know that she does have the strength and courage to push forward and say what she got to say. So let me just show my face because, I guess sometimes seeing an ugly face makes things more comfortable. So I'm going to show my face like I always do, and just give Cass some time to gather her strength and do what she got to do. And yeah, I mean, this is going to be interesting because this is not planned. This is not something that we practice or anything. This is something that, like I said, she reached out to me and said, I do want to talk about this. Yes, Annie, this is me, baby, in the flesh. All right. Never hiding. Don't need to. Don't want to. Not for the attention, because I could care less about attention. Let me tell you that much. But the reason why I show my face is because I got nothing to hide. So it is what it is. The only thing I do have to hide is my ugly face. But I mean, if I've gotten comfortable with it thus far, then it is what it is. All right. Someone said something very true a few minutes ago. I'm gonna put it up here. Scorpio scars. She says, at the end of the day, this is what you went through, and nobody can say otherwise. True words and very wise words indeed. So, I mean, definitely hold that in your heart, Cass, and it is true. I would take that advice and go with it. Applebee. You know what, man? You know what? I might just put that on a t-shirt or something. I mean, I don't know. I might not even say anything else until Cash shows up because I don't want everything that I say on here to become a quote or a meme or like a memorable comment, if you will. Oh, man. Well, yeah, you heard it here first, I guess. Because no one in the history of life has ever said that except your boy JDQ. But it's true, though. It's kind of like when people say, when you have like an oral report at high school or whatever, and they're like, oh, just think about everybody being in the underwear. So you'd be like less nervous and less afraid. And then it's one of those things, like when you have an ugly face to look at while you're like talking, it does kind of, I mean, I don't know. It's worked for me. I've seen a lot of ugly faces, which of course don't beat my ugly face, but we're in the same level, around the same area of ugliness, and it just helps sometimes. That's all I'm trying to say. It just makes things easier. Sanid, Cass, you're not okay. Dang it. Hold on. I'm trying to put a comment that is also true. Sanid Kent says, Cass, you're not the only one that has gone through this. You will never be alone. You will always have someone standing beside you, even through the toughest of times. Definitely true indeed. Yeah, Cass, you got everybody supporting you. We're going to wait. We're going to be patient. I'm just opening my jacket. And my T-shirt says, my beard is my spirit animal, if you were wondering, because I kind of stopped going with the whole, peep the hat and peep the shirt. Not because I don't want to do it, but because, I mean, it kind of gets in the way of like the streams now. But oh my goodness. Bill Powell, I will take that compliment. You know what? I will take that compliment because that's saying a lot. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've never seen you in person, Sunil, so I can't testify to that. Richard. Nice. Yeah. Over 44 people supporting Cass. So we're going to be patient. We're going to wait. and we're going to be patient because this is a serious topic. This is a delicate topic, so I understand. I completely understand, the delay, and I respect it. So we're going to wait it out. And while we wait, a few rules in the chat area, okay? Which, by the way, if anybody wants me to mod them, sadly, I can't do it from here, from StreamYard. At least I haven't found a way to do it yet through StreamYard. So you're going to have to, forgive me for that. But yeah, I'll definitely try to mod whoever reaches out to me and says, hey, I'd like to mod for you or whatever. I'll try to take care of that after the stream on the regular YouTube page, and hopefully get that going for whoever's interested. All right, hold on. I'm looking at the, whoa. Those are some straight up strong comments in the chat area. Emily Rose, that's good. That's really good. Definitely. That always, God is always, obviously the source of peace. But yeah, so definitely pray for her and for her to have peace. Oh my goodness, Richard. I don't think we've become well acquainted just yet, Richard, but I mean, I like you already. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, Jacqueline, I agree. I am glad that I came to my senses and took out all the predator catchers as mods, because it just wasn't fair altogether. Definitely, not having him as a mod. So you don't want to? Oh my God. I mean, sorry, Lord. Oh my gosh. I apologize for that. But yeah, so a few rules, okay? As we're doing this interview and on this stream, obviously, I do ask that everybody respect Cass's space. The only things that I want to happen in the chat area, or hope that happen in the chat area, is just support, words of encouragement, words of strength. Let's everybody be Cass's rock today, and help her push through. It is not easy what she's going to bring up today and what she's going to talk about. So you got to keep that in mind. Also, if y'all can keep the swearing and cussing to a bare minimum, if possible, a none cussing, that'll be even better. I do try to keep these streams as PG as possible. Although today's topic at hand is, nowhere near PG, but that's the topic itself. We can't really control that. But as far as what we see in the chat room, we can control. So I would like to see as much, maturity as possible in the chat area, and just kind of try avoiding cussing or cursing altogether. So yeah, I try. I really do try to keep it PG. Scorpio, that's something for another stream. No. To answer that last question, Scorpio, it's not on the last stream that I had with Alex. It's on another stream. Hold on. I'm getting a message real quick. Make sure. Okay. I think we almost got her in here, I think. Almost. Yeah. Yeah. Let's fill up that chat area with words of encouragement, guys. Yeah. think she's trying to get in, but she's having trouble. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I do apologize for hiding my ugly face for another few minutes. I'm gonna help Cass get on here. Okay. Yeah, she was having trouble with the link and the browser, but I'm trying to guide her through it a little bit because, like for the most part, I don't want to say it's straightforward because it's not, that clear, but it's somewhat straightforward. So hopefully, she can get the steps down. But yeah. And then for like an extra bit of, or an extra dose of encouragement, once again, here I am showing my ugly face. And by the way, Kaz, you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Even though I'm hoping you already know that, that's totally up to you. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess to add on to the rules of the chat, I mean, that was really it. Just keep cussing and cursing to a bare minimum, if possible, to a 0. And obviously show Cass some support because, what she's doing here, it's not easy. Alex, she's trying to get on, bro. She's trying to get on. Yeah. So let's give her, let's give her some room. Let's respect, that it's not easy. Into like the stream for guys. Oh, definitely. If you guys support strong and courageous, brave women, go ahead and give the stream a thumbs up. Okay. If you support anyone who speaks up and speaks out against, wrongdoings and just straight up disrespect and so forth, definitely give the stream a thumbs up. Okay. That's good. Okay. John, I think you got here just in time, John. We are about to have Cass on. She's going to talk to everybody and pretty much say her piece, And by the way, the fact that someone is deciding on their own to come on the stream and speak up and against something or someone, it shows a lot. It says a lot. You know what I mean? About the other person. So just thought I'd throw that out there real quick. Yeah, definitely we have your back. Definitely, Cass. Let's see. I think she's almost here. My screen keeps on like twitching for whatever reason. No pun intended. It literally did twitch a little bit, or glitch, whatever you want to call it. So I thought it was her for a second, and I got excited. I'm like, ah! And then it was just a screen acting up on me. So what I'm gonna do is when she gets on, when Cass gets on, all I'm gonna do is present her to you guys, right? Because there might be some people on here right now or afterwards who don't know who she is. Um, I'm gonna formally present her as best as I can, or as best as she allows me to, and I'm going to kind of like bring her through a short series of questions. And then we'll get to a point in a question to where I'm just going to allow her to talk her mind and talk her heart and share her heart with you guys. And, I'll let her kind of like do that part on her own. So, yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? Like formal. I try to do like formal introductions to everybody who gets on here. That's all I'm trying to say, Jessica. And by the way, guys, quick question before she gets on here, or while she gets ready. Uh, this is a simple and basic fix to the logo, or just like logo for now. I had my sister. Okay, cool, Cass. We waiting for you. Don't worry, we're patient. Um, I had my sister design a new version of the logo, and as soon as something happens, which I'm also waiting on, I'm going to definitely use it as my background. So that's gonna be tight. Cass, it's okay. Take your time. You know, I'm patient. I'm like super patient, and I know everybody on here is patiently waiting as well. They don't mind that if you have to take your time or whatever. You know, exactly. Emily Rose. Absolutely no rush. Definitely. Um, but yeah. So what y'all think about this so far? Give it a thumbs up if you like the logo for the channel. I decided to kind of like leave this as like the main logo to the channel because it's really not about me. This channel isn't about me. So the fact that I had like my face as the profile picture kind of like bothered me. So I was like, you know what? Let's kind of have like the logo that I had, like the Coach Center idea, as like the main default logo on the channel. Uh, So I hope you guys like it. It's just something that I kind of like thought would be different and special and significant to the channel and what it's mostly about. So yeah, thank you, Jessica. Thank you very much. Let's see. All right, hold on. Hold on. I hate having to. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. I think she's almost here. Um, I think she's worried about something, like maybe like her information while she's trying to join. Hmm. That is odd. Uh, Choosing an account. Mm. All right, hold on. 'Cause that should not be happening. And I hate when technical difficulties happen like out of nowhere. Uh, hmm. It's kind of messed up. Yeah, that is weird. I agree. Yeah, that hasn't happened to me when I've been selected to come on a stream with somebody else. I haven't really gone through that. At least have it stay there. So hold on. Let's see if I can figure this out. Just don't go anywhere, guys. Give me a few minutes and just hang in there. This will be worth it, I promise. Okay, so I'm reading the chat area. She says she thinks she has it, so hopefully that's the case. Yeah, so while we wait, wow, I've never had this problem. But I guess, I mean, it's okay that it happens. Oh, okay. I think we finally have her. Cool. All right, so here we go. Everybody show some support, okay? All right. Hello, Cass. Hi. Dear God, finally, we made this happen. Wow. It is, let me say, an honor, a pleasure, a delight to have you on here. And I'm not saying that to kiss ass because you know I'm not like that.
I know.
But I'm saying that because once again, you know, everybody on here knows already how much courage and strength it takes to even find the time to say, okay, I want to do this. You know, furthermore, you know, outside of that, even acting upon it and saying, you know what, I'm gonna get on and talk about this because someone has to say something about this. So we do all appreciate you. We all love you. We all respect you. And so what I want to do, like I said earlier, is kind of like guide you through some questions. All right. And we will land on a question which will open the door for you to say what you need to say. Okay.
Okay. First, I would just like to start by saying, since I'm banned on his channel, whenever he says anything about me, I can't defend myself. I can't, say that what he's saying isn't true. I have no way of defending myself. I mean, some people defend, for me, but I can't do it myself. And like, that makes it really hard. It's just really annoying. He just he can talk shit about everyone else, but then like, he bans you so you can't say, you can't defend yourself. It's.
Yeah, and that's messed up on his end because you know, like the only people that I ban here are people that I know for a fact are up to no good. You know what I'm saying? Or aren't good at all for what we try to do on this channel. Like period. But other than that, you know, people who are just either supporting or just like watching the streams and the videos and all that, I don't ban anybody like that because it doesn't really do anything for me or that person or the movement. So I mean, it is what it is. So that's kind of messed up on his end because that just shows you how far he's willing to go to not only crap on you, and pardon my French, but I can't say the other word, but you know, kind of like harm you verbally and mentally and all that, and not giving you a fighting chance. That kind of like says a lot about his character. So,
Absolutely. Yep.
but yeah, so I'm glad you said that from the get go. That way, people know, that you wish you could defend yourself on his streams or whatever when he does bad talk you or whatever. But
Right.
that's the situation right now.
Yeah, and also it's like anyone who like disagrees with him or, leaves his channel because they see his true colors, he'll just, he keeps calling him fake. And it's like, no, like you're actually the fake one here.
Exactly. Because if he did keep it real, he'd leave that space for you to at least stand up for yourself at the very
Yeah,
least.
exactly. Exactly.
All right. So I kind of did send you like not questions, but kind of like a guideline of what more or less I was gonna do. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to like take those as a guideline for myself to ask the questions. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So first off, are you comfortable with because this is like the first time you and me actually talk. So are you
Yeah.
comfortable with introducing yourself as a person, like how old you are, do you live with your parents, that kind of thing. Are you comfortable with talking about that, or is that something you
Yeah,
want to keep private?
absolutely. Yeah. I'm 24. I'm from Michigan. Um, and I'm a recovering addict. I've had 2.5 years clean, so
Yeah, and we did see that a couple streams ago, I believe. And we're all very proud of you. All right.
thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
and like I said last time, if ever, I mean, God forbid, but if ever you find yourself in a point where you need encouragement and you need someone to reach out to and talk to, you got over 50 people on here right now, aside from like your family, which I don't know what your family situation is right now, but
Yeah.
online community willing to talk to you, willing to give you advice, willing to encourage you, to push you forward. And, I'm always here for you too. If you need to talk to me, reach out and say, hey, I'm feeling this way. I just need someone to talk to or whatever. Then I have no problem, talking and helping however I can. So,
Yeah, I really appreciate that so much. So much. I love all of you guys.
yeah, these are some great people on here and they're awesome.
Definitely.
Um, So outside of that, okay, you're very young because you said 24, right?
Yeah.
All right, so 24. And this is with all respect. I want anybody, like toying with my words here. I'm just saying, you are far from ugly. Okay, I'll just say it that way. You're far from ugly. So you're a very young
Thank
girl,
you.
and you have a boyfriend because you did mention that to me earlier. So
Yeah.
he's a very lucky guy. I hope everything goes well with you guys as a couple. I hope you guys get to reach your potential and do whatever purpose you have, for each other and for the world. Because the fact that you're on here and willing to do this shows me you're a very strong person altogether. So I do believe there's great purpose in your life. All right. And once again, I'm not saying that to kiss ass. I'm just saying,
No,
you
no,
know,
I
that's what I
appreciate
see.
it. I
Yeah.
really do
So
appreciate it.
young, beautiful, and a supporter of the predator catching channels. Now, how did that go about? How did you find these predator catching channels to begin with?
I was on Alex's first channel, when he had like 2,000 subscribers, I think, and then he he went through a couple different channels, but yeah, so I started with Alex, and then when he branched off, I just followed all the other branches, except Rami now, but yeah.
Okay, and that's understandable now. But
Yeah.
so the
Well, I
question
was a
that
fan at first, I liked what he was doing, and that's how I started talking to him. But, when you see someone's true colors, you know,
Okay, so wait. So let's go back a little bit. Let's expand on that. Okay, so you said you came across Alex's channel first, and obviously when you find Alex's channel, you find all these other channels that are related to the same topic. So that's how you found Rami's channel, which I'm assuming at the time was still Predator Poachers, New Jersey, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now when you came across his channel and saw some of his videos, when did you initially, was it you that reached out to him through like the comment area and say, hey, I love what you're
Yes.
doing?
Yes,
Okay,
I
cool.
reached out to him first. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and we're just talking comments, of course, right?
Yeah.
Comments
Yep.
on those
Exactly.
videos. And then, of course, I'm assuming that he saw the comments, you know, also noticed that you're far from ugly. And I'm assuming that from that point forward, you know, what happened afterwards?
Okay, so actually I actually DM'd him first and just said, that I appreciate what he was doing. And then, basically, you're just talking or whatever, and I was telling him how I had been to Jersey for a BTS concert at MetLife, and we were just talking, and then like it basically just went to Snapchat, and that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so and don't get you know, you can relax. This is
Yeah.
just you and me talking. Now, okay, it went to Snapchat. When was the moment that he pretty much like showed you his true colors, if you will? You know, like kind of like, you know, went full blown like this is who I really am. You know, like it or not.
It wasn't us talking when I seen his true colors. It was his YouTube channel and, how he was lying and, pretty much begging for money. I mean, I know he didn't come out and, straight up say like, send me this amount of money, but he
Right.
would always hint around the breaks and, all that shit. So, oh, sorry, all
That's
that
okay. It's
stuff.
okay. We try to keep it PG. Doesn't mean that we promise that it is PG. We try to. Go ahead.
But yeah, so that's when I came to realize that he's not a good of a person as he portrays himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you know, has there been any, I guess, negative, for lack of a better word, because I'm trying, once again, I'm trying to keep it PG,
Yeah.
any disrespectful, I guess, interaction from his end, from his part, kind of like letting you in on maybe like the skeletons in his closet, if you will?
Um, Not really. I mean, he never directly told me anything. It's just the things that I see, on his channel. He never told me, anything bad. It was just what I was seeing. So,
So you pretty much read him as a person uh,
yes.
through how he was portraying himself to be on his live streams,
Yes,
um,
absolutely.
how he would talk, how he would project himself onto the audience. From all that, you kind of like yourself gathered information and pretty much put one and one together and said,
Yeah.
maybe this guy isn't, you know, as good of a news as I thought he was when I started watching his content. Correct?
Exactly, exactly. I'm pretty good at reading people. I tend to think, but so yeah, that's exactly that's
All right. Now on for the tougher stuff. Now, okay.
okay.
Um, so and if at any point, you know, I believe you're strong. We all believe you're strong. But as a courtesy and by out of respect, if at any point you feel uncomfortable with any question or anything that you're going to say, you can take your time to say it.
Okay.
Or if you want to choose to skip it altogether, you can. But you know, I'm gonna leave that up to you. I'm not gonna force you to say or answer anything. There she is. Oh my goodness, look at
Oh,
that! Look at that, you guys. This
so
is.
y'all know that I'm real because I know people like to talk. So
I'm gonna have to hide my face now because I mean,
no, don't hide
it,
your face.
it's a because it's I mean it's a beautiful face, and once again, this is out of pure respect. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it in a very honorable way. I'm not saying that to, you know, for people to take it the wrong way. But yeah, so now you know that she's real, that she looks just the way she looks in her pictures and all that good stuff.
Except for
Um,
filters. I don't have a filter on.
no filter. All right. Hashtag no filter on today's stream. All right.
Yeah.
So for the more concerning questions, do you have anything to say or add to pretty much what you want to bring to the people to let them know, hey, aside from him knowing how to ask for money without asking for money, he also, has done this, this, and this personally to me, and etc.
Right. Um, well, he's never directly asked me for money. It's just, I mean, like the more. Oh my God, I'm sorry. There's a car. The most recent thing that made me mad was the guy that sent him like $500 or something like that, and he couldn't even remember his name.
Hmm.
And yeah,
Yeah, and
it's
that's a big deal because I mean, people
ridiculous.
might say, "Oh, anybody could forget someone's name." Not exactly, because with an amount
Yeah,
that
especially when they
high of
send
a
you five hundred
donation,
dollars.
exactly, there's kind of like there's like a special place on the wall for you in my house if that happens on my channel on my streams. Let's just put it that way. There's no way that I'm gonna forget your name or what you did, for
Yeah,
me or for my channel and support. So that's, I mean,
that's what I would say. I
I know
mean,
there's
it's
still
a lot of
people
money.
out there who's going to try to defend that, but no, there's no way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I interrupted you. Go ahead.
Oh, that was pretty much all I was gonna say, because that's the most recent thing that bothered me. You know.
Okay. Okay. Uh, Now, for all the women out there watching right now, is there anything you want to tell them if they are still supporting this person? Rami,
Don't support him.
don't support.
Period. Literally, just period. Just literally, don't support him. He's not a good person. He's really not. I thought he was at first, and that's why I supported him at first. Now I see that he's not a good person. I really don't understand how people, still do support him after, everything that has been said. The proof, like there's been proof shown. So I just don't support him. He's not a good person. Don't support shitty people. Straight up, like period. That's you gotta see through the bullshit and you gotta see his true colors. And it's pretty, in my opinion, it's pretty clear, to see through his, everything. So
Cass, don't go anywhere. Okay, give me
okay,
like 10 seconds, real quick,
okay,
maybe less. I just gotta make sure the door's open for my girl before she
okay,
gets here. 'Cause I thought I had it unlocked, but I have to double check. So just give me one
okay,
second.
okay.
Don't go anywhere, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I had to just verify and confirm. I did indeed leave it open for her, so that's a plus. That way, I won't have to hear any screams of anger from her end. Uh, but yeah, so all right, we are gonna finish this in like maybe 8 minutes, maybe less. Cass, you being someone who has been supporting the predator catching movement altogether for a while now, what would you say differentiates Rami from all the other predator catchers that you watch and
That's a
support?
good question. That's a really good question. I think I think that he genuinely doesn't care about, the root of what these channels are for. I think he cares. I think he just wants to be a YouTuber. And I think that he maybe in the beginning he came from a good place, but after he got a bigger following, I think that went to his head like a lot of YouTubers do. But I don't think that he truly cares about saving children. I think that he cares about uh, being a YouTuber and having fans and supporters, whatever. I don't, that's what sets him apart from everyone else. Like Polo, like uh, PP Mass, Michigan, all of them. OTR, no games for weirdos. I mean, but yeah, that's part. I just don't think, and that's my opinion. But what I see, I don't think he cares, and that's just my opinion. But that's what I think sets him apart from everyone else. So
Now, let me ask you this. Um, you just mentioned something that's very true. A lot of people, when they get on YouTube and they get to a certain position and a certain level, they do tend to, act out, pretty much like, and let the attention get to them, and they change personality and all that.
yeah,
And while that is true, uh, aside from that, you personally, when more or less, like when was it that you saw the transition on his end, kind of like going from being genuine about what he was doing when he started, and switching it up and kind of like
yeah.
being a different person or whatever?
Honestly, it was like a gradual thing. Because it started with the 6 to 7 hour live streams where he would say catch happening right now, and then it would go on for 6 7 hours, and at the end of it, sometimes there wouldn't even be a catch. Meanwhile, he's getting donations, which I mean, the donations aren't a problem because if people want to give him money, that's fine.
Right.
But he he kind of misrepresents it. I mean, because I'm sure he had to have known, I mean, with some of the streams, that it wasn't going to happen right then. So yeah, it was a gradual thing. I just seen him going down, and yeah, I just couldn't support him anymore after all of that.
Okay.
And the break
So
and how he treated Jay from PP Mass, that too, that was
go ahead and expand on that if you can, because I know there's going to be people asking like, wait, what do you mean how
well.
he treated Jay from
Yeah,
PPMS?
I mean, I don't know exactly because I'm not Jay, and that's his place to say. But
Right.
I'm just saying from what I seen in the videos, he was an asshole. He just really was rude, and yeah, that's just how I seen it though. Jay might not feel that way, so yeah,
Well,
that's just
Jay's really mature.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
really grown as an
yeah.
individual,
I love
so
him.
he tends to not even pay attention to that kind of thing altogether, which I do respect and I do honor.
Yeah,
Uh, but okay, this is my problem. This is my issue, and this is not about me. This stream is exclusively about you and what you
oh
wanted to
no, go
share.
ahead. It's both of
But
us.
here, here's my point of view. Okay, um, you said a few minutes ago, if people want to give money and donate to them, that's fine. It's their money, and it's
Yeah,
people want to support what they want to support.
right.
My thing is
Yes, ma'am. My
um,
family.
that's all fine and dandy, but like I said in the beginning of this stream, if I see someone headed towards like a cliff and I'm watching them like go that route towards the cliff, and I
Right.
can do something to help prevent that and like have them not fall off that cliff, then I'm gonna try. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people feel the same way I do, and I'm pretty sure you feel the same way I do, because if not, you wouldn't be on here. You know,
Yeah.
we have big hearts, and it hurts to see people go a route where we know they're gonna hurt their finances. And the thing is, okay, they're hurting their finances, but if it would be for something that we know for a fact is going to benefit what he's out there doing or his channel or whatever, then that's okay, cool. But you know what I'm saying? We got missing police reports. We've got a guy who just got robbed, as someone would say, a while
Yeah.
ago. And other stuff along the way, which kind of like, okay, he talks about expenses and all that,
Yeah.
but at the same time, we're not seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not seeing like things being changed up on the channel, and like, I don't know. It's just
Exactly.
there's
Exactly.
no clarity of what he's doing with all the money.
Yeah. And
Not that I care.
this all goes back into the channel, which I truly don't believe at all. That's my opinion, but and like it's just sad. He manipulates his fans, as he calls them. You know, he manipulates them, and that's just not right. So
Yep. Let's
I
not forget, guys. He used to be a salesman. Just want to throw it out there. Go ahead,
right,
Cass.
right.
But yeah, so we're gonna try to end this because I know you got stuff to do. I'm like I said in the beginning, I want to be considerate and respectful to your time. If you want to keep talking for longer, just let me know, and I have more than time to spare. And this is all about you today. So that's up to you. If you want to expand on something else that you want to like tell the people about this person, um, you can go ahead and do so. Yeah.
I pretty much got everything out that I want to say for right now. I really appreciate you having me coming on. It means a lot to me. I was really nervous, but I do appreciate it a lot. And yeah, that's all I have to say for now. And thank you guys. Thank everyone. I love you all. You guys are great. Thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Cass. I appreciate every second, every minute on the stream with you.
Thank you. I
Um,
appreciate it.
you really are a great person. And it's okay if you gotta cry. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna judge you on here. It's okay to cry. You know what I mean? And just
Yeah,
don't make me cry because I'm very sensitive. All right, and I do tend to be very gentle about that.
that's okay.
But you are a wonderful person. Everybody on here can testify to that. Uh, you know, I've got nothing but love from you thus far, like in support, and vice versa. You know how I've treated you thus far.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just honored that you were even on here. Okay, you shared everybody what you wanted to share with them,
Yeah.
and I appreciate you taking the time and even considering being on here. You know, honestly.
I would also like to say that I always treat people with respect, always, until they disrespect me, towards Rami. That's why you've always been very respectful to me and your whole audience. So you are a genuinely good person. So, I just want to say that, I respect everyone until they disrespect me, which is what Rami did. So, you know,
And thanks, I appreciate that. I really do try to be a gentleman to everybody,
yes,
whether I agree with the person or not. You've seen that on my streams and my comments and my chat areas. Whether we nudge heads or not, or we agree, like I respect everybody's opinion. Um, do I fight strongly for my opinion and my belief? Yes. I'm very passionate about my thoughts and my opinions.
absolutely.
Um, but I respect people's opinions. At the end of the day.
Me too.
Um, but yeah, Cass. Whenever you want, you can stay on here, and I'm just gonna give like a few announcements and all that good stuff.
Okay.
But if you want to leave, that's totally up to you as well.
Okay.
Thank you again for being on here. You are awesome,
I'm
and
gonna keep
everybody
this
on
on.
here.
I'm gonna get some
This.
Dairy Queen. So thank you for having me on. I appreciate you guys, and I love all of you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
we all love you, Cass.
I'll
Have
see
a
you
good
guys.
one. All right. All right. I'll be
Bye.
waiting. Bye. All right, you guys. So that was Cass. That was my first time actually talking to her. And notice she did say that's all I want to share for now. Okay. Obviously, there's more, and I was, kind of trying to not yank stuff out of her, but I was trying to little by little kind of like hold her hand and guide her through some of it. But obviously, it's not that easy. So she might have more to say, but that'll be for like another stream, another moment. But it is the beginning of, somebody speaking out and against somebody who we thought was in this for the right reasons and all that, and but has shown a darker tone to himself in private or in privacy. So let's see. Of course, Scorpio, of course, I understand that too. Yes, we definitely have to respect her for that. And we all understand, obviously it's just not easy, but she was on here. She said a lot of things that she wanted to speak up about and against. And she was brave and strong for that. So I applaud her. And I can't say anything but thanks. And I was just honored to have her on here, period, altogether. Let's see. Yeah, let's have this up here because definitely. Marsha Mello says, no, it's not easy to sit and talk about how another person has done you wrong, especially when the other person is someone in the public eye. God bless her for that. Exactly. Yep. So that's what I have for now for today. I might have something else in a few minutes or within a few hours, depending on the other person who wants to also talk. I have to confirm with them. But as of right now, I want to congratulate Cass. Okay, she did a great job on today's stream. Everybody show her some love like you've been doing in the chat area all this time. Please do not forget to give this stream a thumbs up, guys. It really does help out with the algorithm. I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. If you believe in this content and believe in what's talked in here, then obviously like this stream and share with other people who you might think would find this interesting or helpful in some kind of way. And yeah, Cass, we will always have you back, no matter what. Yeah. Yep. Sanid, I can't say that because then it would kill the vibe. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to confirm with the person, and if they say yay, then I'll let you guys know through Instagram and on here. If they say no, leave it for another time, then I'll also let you guys know. As of right now, all I have to say is, if you can, before you leave the stream, just make sure you have that thumbs up on the stream. There's over 60 people here, so I would like to see. Ideally, I'd like to see over 50 likes on this stream. Not for me, but because of what was done here and what was, the point of and the purpose of the stream altogether. So just keep that in mind. When you're trying to decide whether to give this a thumbs up or not, think about what was, attempted here and what was executed here and all that good stuff. Let's see. We got John Fruciante saying every word she said was true, every word. Unfortunately, my eyes were not completely open until recent, but now better than ever. And that says a lot. John, thank you for that $5 donation. I highly appreciate you, brother. That's good looking out. Let's see. Yeah. So as you guys can see, there's people on here who have joined the membership program. That's up to you, totally. I have extremely affordable prices, and the tiers are pretty basic, but they're kind of personable at the same time. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that to your decision and your opinion. All right. Hold on one second, guys. Let's see. I'm double checking for that other person. Welcome to the good side. Yep. All right, guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. It's 4:07. Y'all have a blessed day. If you aren't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and subscribe. Nope, I am not doing that. Who said that? One subscriber at a time. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. This is in a way about him, yes, but it's not. It doesn't revolve around him altogether. So I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, y'all have a blessed day. Thank every single one of you. You guys are the best. I love you all, the lovers or the supporters as much as the haters as well. You guys are great. And yeah, I'll let you guys know on Instagram if there will be another stream later on today or not. Tomorrow there will be a stream and hopefully an edited video also up. So definitely check that out. If you haven't checked out the rest of my content on the channel, please do so as soon as you can. I don't only do streams, even though the last few weeks and months I have been focusing more on streams only because they're a little easier for me. But there is a whole lot of content on my channel. I mean, so if you haven't seen past interviews or past videos about other topics, please go check out my channel. Do not be scared. Do not be afraid. Go ahead and take your time and browse through the channel, and you might find something that you like that doesn't have to do with predator catching and all that stuff. So I do highly recommend that you slowly but surely check out the channel, little by little. All right. Y'all have a blessed one. I love you all. And as always, peace out.